Okay, next we're here on page 121. So let's make sure we have our workbooks out. So it says here to write the missing numbers on part A, and it starts with the number 70, and we are to double it. And you can think times 2. So 70 times 2 we know is 140, and we're going to double this again, and that equals 280. And we're going to keep going. Double 280 is 560. Okay, and keep going. Oh, we're done. Next, it is B, and it says, well, it doesn't tell us anything. I guess we have to look at the end. So we have to start with 7,200, and maybe we should read this note here while we're at it. It says doubling is the opposite of halving. So we are going to to figure this one out, we are going to have 7,200. And we know that that would equal 3,600. And if we were to take that in half, that would be 1,800. And if we took that in half, it would be 900. And now it works out, because if we take that times 2, we get 1,800. We know that 1,800 times 2 is 3,600, and 3,600 times 2 is 7,200. So we got it. All right. So number 4 says, when I have a number, I get 7,300. What is the number? Well, what we need to think really is the opposite of having is to double. So really here we're going to take double 7,300, okay, which would be equal to, we know, 14,600 if we multiply this by 2. Okay, so the answer then is 14,600. All right, and moving on. When I double a number, I get 17,200. What is the number? Okay, so really what we need to think of here is doing the opposite in order to find this number. So if I will take, instead of doubling, I will take half of 17,200. And there I would get 8,600. And you could work that out. You could think 17,200 divided by 2, and you would get 8,600. All right, so our answer is 8,600. Now we're looking at number 6 here. It says to look at the pattern. What do A and B represent? Well, before I look at A and B, I'm going to start over here and look at this and start to recognize that there is a pattern here. So to get from 65 to 130, I am doubling. Okay. And then it looks like to get from 130 to 260 here, I'm also doubling. Okay. And to get from 260, I'm also taking that times 2. Okay, so that's really our pattern there. And so that pattern holds here as well. You can see 950 times 2 is 1,900. 1,900 times 2, or doubled, is 3,800. And then 3,800 times 2, or doubled, is 7,600. So we're finally here at A and B, and we can think here something doubled. Okay, is going to be B. So I could think that whatever that B is, I could also think if that doubled is 4,200, really half of 4,200 would be B. But I could also think about this. Let's see here. I know what this is going to be. If I take 4,200, I know I will get 8,400. So for sure that's A. So that's going to help us. We can, for B we can just take half of 4,200. We're going to go the opposite direction, and instead of multiplying by 2, we'll divide by 2, and that'll give us 2,100. So we know the answer for A is 8,400. So we could write A, we know, is double 4,200. All right, which is, we know, is going to equal 8,400. Okay, so 4,200 times 2. And then for B, we know B was going to be half of 4,200. So half of 4,200 we know is 2,100. Okay, so that's my answer for part 6 there. And those are the answers for the entire page on 121.